Good morning, Dr. Rory Dopps Chiropractic here in Overland Park. I want to mention a little bit today about inflammation. I had a patient last week who was having some tinnitus, some ringing in the ears and some dizziness. And I was explaining to her how inflammation, one of the principles behind that is loss of function. So I was explaining if your inner ear has itis or inflammation of your cochlea, you have loss of function, which in that case it's hearing. Let's say I jam my finger and I have inflammation or arthritis in my finger, I have lost the range of motion, which is the function of my joint, is to move. So with inflammation, you lose function. And inflammation is always characterized by that last little bit of itis. So we're trying to look for, in all cases, to reduce inflammation in the body. So inflammation is a very positive thing at first, but if left untreated, it can be a very bad thing in our body. So one of the things I like to talk about with patients is arthritis and the difference in a joint, say my finger that's injured and my ankle that's injured. When you have a weight-bearing joint, the more you bear weight on it, the more chronic swelling or inflammation happens, and that's what leads to a lot of decay in our spine, in our weight-bearing joints, our knees, our hips. Very important to realize that when you injure it, there's no crutch for some of these joints to get the weight off of them, so they continually degenerate and continually provide inflammation, which leads to loss of function and a loss of range of motion. So I'm going to give you some tips on decreasing inflammation and ways to change your diet up, change your little habits up that you can provide less inflammation in those joints or in your body. So in a joint, one of the things that reduces inflammation is going to be ice. Okay, so providing ice in a local area will reduce inflammation of that one joint. But say you want to reduce inflammation of your intestines, you might need to look towards more of foods that you're eating that will have more anti-inflammatory properties, like green leafy vegetables, bok choy, celery, salmon, beets, nuts, fish oils, fish, blueberries, broccoli, pineapples, bone broth, walnuts, let's see, some chia seeds, flaxseed, coconut oil, and turmeric and ginger. Those are some quick things I looked up. I'll put the link below, and you can learn more about each one of those and the potency and how they affect you. But ultimately, we want to decrease inflammation in our gut. That will help heal such things as leaky gut. It will help our bodies reduce overall inflammation in your spinal conditions and will help. So I hope that helps. I hope that some of you start to think about what you're putting in. Some of the bad things that provide more inflammation that you can eat can be like alcohol, sugars, and then bad fats. So try to limit those and then take the good stuff, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.